License. Very good handwriting too. Advice. I'm going to give you some advice, Phoebe.
Are you sure you want it half up, half down, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
How's that feel? Alright?
Yeah.
Cool dude. Phoebe is all ready for her last day at school. It's non-uniform day and apparently tinsel in your hair day.
Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day.
I will.
Bye.
My Christmas glasses are here.
Good morning, it is Friday. It is the last day of term. My hair is really bothering me. I put this stuff in it after I washed it last night, which is called like salt spray, and all that's done is made it feel like I've got PVA glue in my hair. So then I tried to put soft waves in it with my GHDs this morning, and all that's done is nothing. So I think I'm going to dye it today, get rid of the greys and start again. It's driving me mad. I don't like hair that requires lots of maintenance. I'm working today. It's my last day of work before Christmas. So I'm going to go and get stuck in. I've got about half an hour before my working day starts. I'm actually going to try and finish editing my last vlog first. And have some breakfast, because I just realised I forgot to do that. So I'm quite hungry. Did you have a good last day of school?
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin flew away. Uncle Billy lost his willy on the motorway. Hey, Auntie Ruth!
I take it you had
Do I hit jingle bells?
God rest
first.
you merry gentlemen.
Jingle.
Feeling quite stressed at the moment. The girls are all now home from school. They've had good last days. But work has just been one thing after another today. I already had quite a lot to do because obviously it's my last day at work, and I want to make sure that all our social media is covered for the couple of weeks that I'm off. And technology just seems to be slow today. And we had a couple of things to do online, which took up quite a lot of time this morning. So now I'm kind of racing to the finish line. Phoebe's also got her final tutor session of the year, so Dan's in a meeting upstairs. So I'm just taking a break from what I'm doing whilst a couple of things are uploading so that I can get Phoebe set up for that. Fortunately, there's no brownies and stuff tonight. Ooh, I've just gone blue. And my camera needs charging now as well. Roll on Friday night when I can have a glass of wine. Well, I've got a Zoom call tonight with friends as well, so that should be fun. Oh God, I just want work to be done and dusted. I want to know everything's sorted. My tutor. I've just finished work. It's about 5:25 and I'm really exhausted. I've been flat out all day really. But everything is now done, everything is now set, everything is ready for over Christmas. And just to finish off a week that's been quite stressful and one that I have been looking forward to seeing the back of. Something that I have dreaded happening has happened. Dan was doing the washing up and he broke my dad glass. Now, if you don't know the story of the dad glass, my dad died 2 years ago and this was his, and he always had his red wine out of it, and he stole it from British Airways business class because he liked the size of them. They're small glasses, they're perfect for just having a small glass of wine. And I always say to Dan, can you get me a dad glass of wine? And I feel more upset than I should do about the breakage of just an object. So, what an end to the week. But the week is over and I'm now going to switch off the work computer, or switch off the work login, treat myself to a Vlogmas, put on some comfy trousers, get set up for my little Zoom drink with friends later, and have a pizza as well, so that'll be good. Oh, this doesn't feel like a very festive vlog. I've got no idea what I filmed today, so hopefully there'll be some good stuff and not just me moaning about a broken glass. There is one thing about today, and that's I got a parcel in the post. I got 2 parcels actually. Actually, no, I got 3 parcels. So this is actually going to be a bit longer than I thought. So I'll show you this one first. I recognised this as soon as I opened it because my friend Becky, who is back to Blighty on YouTube, and she's doing a really gorgeous Vlogmas, and that's why I recognised this beautiful card, because I saw her writing it. And I also saw her saying that she got this beautiful Kate Celine yarn and she was going to send it to someone who loves yellow, and I was thinking, but I love yellow, and she meant me. And she sent some chocolate for the girls and Dan, so they're delighted. And I'm delighted because she didn't leave me out. I've got chocolate too. And then, look at this. Beautiful decoration. So beautiful. Thank you, Becky. Becky's who I'm going to have a Zoom call with tonight, so I'll say thank you to you in person. And I got a couple of other bits, which I'll just go and grab. I've chosen a ridiculous angle and a really unflattering light because I just cannot be bothered to find something to put the camera on. The other 2 things I got in the post, I got a little parcel from my friend Cherie, which I really wasn't expecting. It's a little Christmas parcel with a Christmas card and a couple of other little bits. And Cherie has the most lovely taste in everything, really. And did I just say she was Ollie and Bella on YouTube, and that she's also doing Vlogmas? She's doing it like me. She's doing a few days in one. That's her label there. Isn't that gorgeous? It's Christmas, but in the most fantastic colours, and makes you think of hot chocolate and cosy evenings. And it's just a really simple pouch, and I love it. I was thinking I might use it to put my fabrics in that I'm getting from Leona and Echo, the roggenkamp girls, who are also on YouTube, and who very, very generously sent me an advent scrap, no, I'm saying all the words in the wrong order, scrap fabric advent scrap, you know what I mean. So I was thinking as I open them I might put them in the bag so I've got them all in one place for when I'm ready to start sewing them up. So I might do that, that'd be really good, and then gives me an excuse to keep the bag out for a while. And then the other gift I got was a complete mystery. I have got a Knit Picks DPN, excuse me if I lose the lose the ability to choose words. I'm so tired and so stressed, and Dan is doing a really bad dance in the kitchen. You just stopped.
It's because I knew the camera was on me and I didn't want to
making me look like a liar. Now do what you were actually doing. I'm too tired for this nonsense. So somebody sent me a mystery DPN set. It's come from Woolstack, which is a place I use quite often on eBay. I look so terrible. I do apologise. And And it's got 5 different sizes of DPNs, which is amazing. I've never had a set of any kind of knitting needle, but I didn't order it and there was no note with it, so I have no idea where it's come from. So who has sent it? Has somebody sent me this? If you have, thank you. I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with it, but I'd like to send you a proper message to say thank you personally. So if it was you, thank you so very much. Very exciting. And I'm going to open my advent from Lily. The girls have just gone up to have a shower. It's the 18th today. Look, it's getting empty now, the bag. Oh, it seems to go so quickly, doesn't it? It feels like only 2 seconds ago we were doing the first video. It's just crazy how quickly it goes. So I'm going to open my advent from Lily. And I'm due to open my advent from Sarah today as well, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow so I can open it when the light is better and I can share it with you then. Oh, this is a nice one. Unfortunately, it's the kind of colour... Oh no, that's coming up good. I was about to say it's the kind of colour that might not show up very well in this kind of light, but actually it is. Oh, lovely. So I'm caught up with my advent blanket, which I'll probably show you at some point tomorrow. Again, when the light is a bit better. I just haven't had a chance really to film in the light today because I've just had my head down working all day. Right, it's 6:10 on Friday night. Is that too early to have a glass of wine?
No, I think you're about an hour too late.
Oh, I've just got off my Zoom call. I'm all red. I'm so hot. I've only had one glass of wine. And I'm off to say goodnight to Phoebe. Why do you look so glum?
We had to take down our classroom Christmas decorations today. It was very sad.
Yeah, but we've still got our decorations up at home.
Good night, vlog.
Okay, Phoebe's in bed and it's about just after 9. I'm trying to do a very serious piece to camera here.
That's not going to happen.
Amateurs.
I'll
take them off. Oh, that's worse. Right, the song of the day is going to be the one that we always sing as soon as the first... Is it... I don't know what number song it is on the album, but it's the one that starts... Do 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 do. I'm dreaming of a white... It's Michael Buble. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and it comes at a certain point in the album. We always know
after Jingle Bells.
Right after Jingle Bells. That's it. So that is why, and that is the song of the day, and it's a lovely version of that song. So we've gone for Buble again the second time, and the film, the Christmas film of the vlog, is not actually going to be a film. It's going to be a television series. A Christmas television series, and Lily has just worked out what it's going to be. What is it?
It's a TV show I discovered in the middle of my drama class called Dash and Lily.
Is it called Dash and Lily?
Yeah,
It's called Dash and Lily.
It's on Netflix, and it's based on the book
Dash and Lily.
Dash and Lily. I think the book's called something slightly different, and somebody actually recommended this book for you.
Is it Dash and Lily's Book of Dares?
Yeah, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and it's a Netflix series. It's all set at Christmas. It's a romantic story,
New York, in a
and it's
bookstore.
in New York. There's New York bookshop,
Macy's. There's an
Macy's. There's elves. There's
Santa
drag
Claus.
queens.
Drag queens.
It's brilliant. Yeah, so it's Dash and Lily. Dash and Lily's Book of Dares is the book, and I think it's just Dash and Lily is the television series on Netflix. So definitely go and check it out if you haven't seen it.
I've watched it 3 times.
It's not very long, is it?
Eight episodes.
There's 8 quite short episodes. We watched it all in a week, so yeah.
The last 3 or 4.
Go forth and enjoy, and I'm going to have my glass of wine
Please go forth
and chill out.
I would like to
Maybe
focus.
knit a bit on my Strictly socks, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Please watch Dash and Lily. Bye bye.
Bye.
Morning. Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
It may not look it, but this is a clean and sorted drawer that is so much better than it was. And not only that, but it closes. We're a day late with our BTS advent, so Lydia's going to open it today. Ooh, that's
Oh, I haven't looked at it.
pretty.
You're gonna scream.
This is Phoebe's bias. This is Suga, otherwise known as
Yugi.
Yugi. It's not focusing. Oh, my hair's not any better today. I still haven't dyed it. I need to dye it and sort it out. But I think I'll do that tomorrow because Saturdays are a bit of a running around day. The girls have their last drama school sessions today. So Lydia's back from hers and Phoebe is on her way to hers now. And I wanted to show you a couple of things. I had a question about the almanac that I showed you the other day, the almanac journal, which is this one. Now this is a journal that you do yourself. You fill it in, the pages are blank, and it gives you prompts for things to fill in throughout the year relating to nature and the weather and the things that sort of happen throughout the year. And it's based on the almanac books by Leah Leendertz, which I get every year, which is a completely different thing. Well, not completely, because it's by the same author and has the same kind of vibe. But the almanac that I get every year, this is the one for this year, is an actual nature almanac. It changes every year with the content, but it always has things like moon phases, gardening, what you should be planting or harvesting, sunrise, sunset times, daylight hours, moonrise, moonlight times, sometimes different nature things, tide timetables. Some of them I really pay attention to, like sunrise and sunset times, especially in the summer when I'm craving shorter days. And I know a lot of people might use it because they are craving longer days when they're in the winter, but I'm the opposite. And recipes to do with the month, and at the start of each month, so it's the pages are marked so you can easily find each month. So let's say, for example, in May, at the beginning of May, it gives you an illustration, and then it gives you a rundown of what key dates in May. So you can see here, for example, it has May Day, and it notes the pagan Beltane. And then if there are any other, for example, there's the Night of Power, which is a Muslim festival, and a few other things. There's bank holidays and different feasts and religious festivals and things. It's really, really good. I absolutely love it. Last year they had every month, they had a cheese of the month, which I thought was really funny. And this year it's a sauce of the month, and it gives you information about it and, if necessary, a recipe and so on. So I really, really love it. It's the kind of thing that I find very comforting throughout the year. But it is different. It's a book that you read, whereas this is an interactive book that you fill out. So thanks to the person that asked that question. And then the other thing I wanted to mention was a couple of books, one of which is on my bookshelf here. I very briefly showed a couple of my line drawings that I just done on index cards. And I wanted to talk a bit about that because for a long, like art, crafts, drawing has been a big part of my whole life, and I stopped drawing for a long time, and I think a lot of adults do stop drawing because they convince themselves, oh, I can't draw, I can do draw, I can't really draw. And I took a class on Craftsy back when it was Blueprint. In lockdown they did it was free for a while, and I took a class on there by this guy, who is Stephen Reddy. And I loved the class so much. In fact, there were 2 classes that he had on there, and I watched them both, and then I bought his book. And it is Everyday Sketching and Drawing, 5 Steps to a Unique and Personal Sketchbook Habit. And I've read this cover to cover, and I still dip into it just to look through it because it's such an inspiring book. Here's some examples of his drawings, and it gives you step-by-step instructions of how he does his style of drawing. It's not a hyper-realistic style of drawing, and it kind of encourages you to draw in your own way and not worry about it. And he always says, no one's going to be comparing what you're drawing. No one's going to go and look at the still life or the building and hold it up and go, no, that's not quite right. So you have a certain amount of freedom and license, and that really changed how I thought about drawing. You can get this on Amazon. And he does have other books, but he's in America. I think he lives in Seattle. And so it costs quite a lot to get them delivered. But you can get this one on Amazon. And the other book that I've got that really helped me, especially with line drawing and understanding technique a bit more, although I'm only halfway through this book, is this one. It's by Alfonso Dunn, who I first discovered on YouTube. He's got an amazing YouTube channel where he does loads and loads of videos that are completely free to watch. That talks you through different techniques, shading, perspective, the sort of rules of drawing, so that you can learn the rules so that you've got that basis that you can then kind of break, if that makes sense. And this is his first book, Pen and Ink Drawing, A Simple Guide. And it's really kind of flexible. It's got all things about shading and texture. And it really goes into detail, and it encourages you again to write on the pages, make notes, scribble, practice. And both these authors talk about the process of keeping a sketchbook as well, which I also found incredibly useful. And for me, you wouldn't think it would be, but I get intimidated by a new sketchbook because you think, well, you don't want to ruin it, And I am still like that. But less so. I'm going to get another one. This is my kind of good sketchbook. It's C. White of Brighton. I got it on Amazon. I'll try and link all these below if I can, if I remember. And this is where I did sketches throughout the year. If you watched the vlog we did from France, you will have seen quite a few of these sketches. And I started just with black and white and using ink for shading and stuff, and then I did use a bit of watercolour as well, but I have no idea what I'm doing with watercolours, but I'm learning not to care. It doesn't matter, I'll work it out. I'll work it out eventually. So this has only got the sky as the watercolour. This is the Fort National in Saint Malo where we went, and then that's just a line drawing of buildings in Dinan, which we absolutely love. That's a chicken that we made friends with, and Phoebe called Helene. And there's just sketches that I did in our time in France. And then when we got back, I've done sketches since, but I haven't sketched since September. That's just a sketch I did sitting on our bed looking out of the window. That's the back of my stepmum's house that she used to share with my dad. And I would just say, if you're thinking, if anybody's out there thinking, oh, I can't draw, I haven't drawn since school or whatever, just pick up a pen, don't care about it, don't feel precious about a sketchbook. I use these pens. Sorry, I'm going on a bit now. I'm sure I promised myself I wouldn't come on and talk for hours, and that's exactly what I've done. I use Micron pens. I've got a size 2, 4 and 8. I tend to use 2 and 4 more than anything. Again, I got these on Amazon. And I find these best. They're completely waterproof, so once they're dried, you can use your ink or your watercolour over the top of them. And that's it. That's all I use, and some Indian ink mixed, watered down with water. And Stephen Reddy in his book tells you all about how to mix your own inks for doing ink wash drawings. So I'm going to shut up now because that took a lot longer than I thought it would. But I hope that is of interest to you, because I know a lot of people did comment about the line drawings, and previously I would never have shown those because I was too nervous about it and I can't draw, and you can't really show your drawings unless you're an expert. But honestly, no, that's these two men have taught me that's complete nonsense, and it's all in my head. So if you're holding back at all, I would highly recommend having a little look at their work and yeah, giving it a go. Okay, I really am going to stop talking. It's been quite a busy morning. I've been clearing the kitchen, getting stuff sorted for Christmas. I've cleared out a Tupperware drawer and all of that business. So I think I'm going to make myself a tea in a minute and maybe try and fit in a little bit of quiet crafting time before the madness of the evening. We're on our way to get Phoebe. I've gone with Dan just so I can, I don't know, I would say see daylight today, but that's not true because it's, what's the time now? It's 4:15 and it's just, I think the sun has now set. We've still got light, but in the next 10 minutes it'll be gone. Oh, we need a song of the day as well, don't we? I haven't done the song of the day yet. What will it be?
Oh, I don't know. Step Into Christmas by Elton John. I like that song.
Well, and I was wearing the Elton John glasses.
There you go.
Okay, it wasn't on my original plan though. It means I'm going to have to deviate from the plan.
Change your plan. How crazy.
I don't like it, but okay. We're going to go with Step Into Christmas by Elton John on account of the fact that both Phoebe and I were wearing crazy Christmas Elton John type glasses. So that's the song of the day, and that will be added to the Spotify playlist. Right, onwards to pick up Phoebe. We just arrived to pick up Phoebe. They're not quite out yet, and we've just heard on the news that the whole of the southeast of England has moved into a new tier entirely called Tier 4. Can't see my sister, can't see my stepmum. Have to change all our plans, which I guess we kind of half expected. And yeah, we can still see my mum because she's in our support bubble. Support bubble rules remain unchanged, but I've got no idea how we're going to break this news to Phoebe. She's going to be absolutely devastated. We've just broken the news to the girls. So they're upstairs now FaceTiming my mum and Jenny, my sister, and showing them Phoebe was very, very upset, and so I FaceTimed them and they've been cheering them up, and she's now showing them her Christmas tree, her mini Christmas tree that she has in her bedroom. And we're just saying to her, it's 1 year, it's 1 day, and hopefully this time next year, or even sooner than that, we'll all be together again and we'll have fun. I'm sure they're going to be all right, and I hope that you are all right too, because I'm sure a lot of you are affected by this. If you're in the southeast of England or if you're in Wales, and I'm sure there's lots of other things going on all over the world, and we're all in this together. Right, I'm going to pour. No, I'm not going to pour a glass of wine. It's only 5:30. Oh my goodness! What's become of me? Oh. cannot believe it. This was like my dream that 2020 would end with Bill Bailey winning Strictly.
And he did!
Congratulations, Bill and Oti. We love Oti, don't we?
2 years running.
2 years running. Well done, Oti.
Well done.
There's got to be a running theme there. I think Oti might have a lot to do with it. Honestly, I'm absolutely thrilled because I thought if anything could save 2020, it would be a 55-year-old balding comedian winning Strictly Come Dancing. And he did. So, from all of us here in Tier 4, stay safe and well, stay happy, have a very Merry Christmas, if not a very quiet Christmas. And
Keep your peckers up.
Yeah.